Shalom. We Hebrew Israelites coming to you week in and week out. Prophesied the downfall of America, Babylon, all right? And pretty much the downfall of all these goddamn heathens, man. Because the Lord return is going to be the start of Israel ruling, everlasting, all right? Because Esau got it now, man. After Esau was us. In fact, give me that second Ezra, bro. All right? And, go to Revelation. Start at 25. Second Ezra 6.
6 and 55.
Give me your pocket,
Oh, I got it. Second Ezra 6 and 9. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth.
Right. So once Esau got his last leg of his power, after that's going to be the beginning of that which followeth, which is the everlasting, run by Israel, which is so-called Negroes, Latins, Native Americans, man. All right? Give me that.
Revelations chapter 2, verse 25. But that which ye have already hold fast till I come. And he that overcometh and keepeth my works until the end, to him will I give power over the nations.
Over the nations. All right? All these nations are going to be put in subjection under Israel. All right? Give me Jeremiah 30 and 11. All right? Every nation's going to go down, man. Keep going.
And he shall rule them with a rod of iron.
No, we're going to be nice to them. They're going to be equal with us. Actually, we're not even going to rule over them. We're going to be equal.
And he shall rule them with a rod of iron.
What's the key thing about rulership? They're going to be under you. That's what you call subordinates. All right? Servants. Lesser rank. All right? Keep that on that.
Yep.
All right. Go ahead.
This is Jeremiah 30 and 11. For I am with thee, saith Yahweh, to save thee, though I make a full end of all nations, whether I have scattered thee, yet will I not make a full end of thee. But I will correct thee in measure, and will not leave thee altogether unpunished.
Right, this is our correction now. We live in our correction. All right, us being scattered is our correction. But he said the Lord said right there, through the voice of Jeremiah, that he's gonna read that last part of the fucking cracker.
It says, but I will correct thee in measure, and I will not leave thee altogether unpunished.
Right, so we're gonna punish. All right, but the other nations, they're gonna be fully destroyed. I mean, they're gonna be completely at the bottom. They're gonna be directly under us. All right, so ain't no equality for them, man. I read Jeremiah 30:16.
Being filmed?
I hope you're not filming this, man.
Jeremiah 30:16.
Jeremiah 30:16. Therefore all they that devour thee shall be devoured, and all thine adversaries, every one of them, shall go into captivity, and they that spoil thee shall be a spoil.
Right.
And all that prey upon thee will I give for a prey.
Oh, that damn devil to record that so we can understand he got slavery coming to his ass. And they're in the fucking classroom, we're gonna show it in. All right? Sure. Yeah, that's plain, man. All these nations are gonna look forward to slavery. So all these so-called Christian pastors, all right, or you so-called niggas that claim in Israel for teaching bullshit, saying the white man can make it. All right, the white man is Japhet. We all can make it. We all got the same chance. That's all false doctrine, man. All right? You gotta get this. You can't just learn this word from nigga claiming Israel. All right? That's not the key point to just know you're Israelite. You gotta have a full doctrine, man. All right, get that Romans 9 for me, y'all. All Israel ain't Israel. So to say, no, I'm doing it just for Israel. That's all that matters. As long as you know he's Israel, that's all that matters. That's bullshit.
Romans chapter 9, verse 6. Not as though the word of God have taken none effect, for they are not all Israel which are of Israel.
Right, that's plain, man. So being born of Israel, even claiming Israel, that don't make you a fucking Israelite, man. Or let me Salaki. That don't make you a righteous Israelite preaching truth. All right, give me Titus. 1 and 10. All right. And give me 2 Peter 2 and 1.
Titus 1 and 10. For there are many unruly and vain talkers and deceivers, especially they of the circumcision.
Right. So your main damn deceivers gonna be the ones under the circumcision, meaning the ones that's under the covenant that know they're Israelites, man. They the ones that the most deceitful ones, because they know part of the truth and completely mingle doctrine for lucre's sake. All right. Keep going up.
Whose mouths must be stopped, who subvert whole houses, teaching things which they ought not, for filthy lucre's sake.
There you go, man. Subvert whole houses, teaching things for filthy lucre's sake. What did Bowie say?
Oh, yeah, he's saying that he told the men in his congregation just recently, from what I understand, told the men in his congregation that they need to get another wife so they can bring more money to the church. Now, what kind of sense that makes?
Read that verse over.
That's horrible.
It says, for there are many unruly and vain talkers and deceivers, especially they of the circumcision, whose mouths must be stopped, who subvert whole houses, teaching things which they ought not, for filthy lucre's sake.
Right. Subvert whole houses, man, for filthy lucre's sake. All right, to tell them to go multiply wives. We're not in the goddamn time multiplying wives right now. But not only that's false counsel, but they gave us for filthy lucre's sake. All right? That's some wicked ass shit. Keep going.
One of themselves, even a prophet of their own, said, the Cretians are always liars, evil beasts, slow bellies. This witness is true. Wherefore rebuke them sharply, that they may be sound in the faith, not giving heed to Jewish fables and commandments of men that turn from the truth.
Right. Then that's it right there, man. Don't take no commandment for no damn jokes like that. You gotta know who you're learning this thing from. All right? Because this was false teachers back then, it's gonna be false teachers now, man.
That's right.
Ain't shit changed. Jeremiah dealt with false prophets. Why wouldn't we deal with false prophets? That's all Jeremiah fucking dealt with was fucking false prophets, man.
That's right.
All right, give me that 2 Peter, bro.
This is 2 Peter 2 and 1. But there were false prophets also among the people, even as there shall be false teachers among you, who privately shall bring in damnable heresies, even denying the Lord that brought them.
Right, like those false prophets then, there we go again. There's false teachers among us. All right, it's that simple, man. We gotta learn these things from the man of the Lord. All right, the Lord set up his true servants. That ain't changed. The Lord said he changed not. All right, give me Jeremiah 3:15.
Let me give you a precept on that right quick. Titus 3 and 10. A man that is inherited after the first and second admonition reject, knowing that he that is such is subverted and sinneth, being condemned of himself.
Go ahead.
This 2 Peter 2 and 1. But there were false prophets also among the people, even as there shall be false teachers among you, who privately shall bring in damnable heresies, even denying the Lord that brought them, and bring upon themselves swift destruction.
Right, denying the Lord that brought them. All right, that's for the Israelites that hear this truth. All right, if they turn their backs on the Lord. All right, they once knew a name and they don't even call it anymore. How you go from knowing the name of Yahweh to saying, like the one nigga, from saying, I'm just going to call him the Most High. All right? That's denying the one that bought you, man. Yahweh Shai died for you, man. All right? That's been bought with a cost. So, and then you damn niggas, that's some wicked ass shit Bowie said, man. Go get another wife so you can bring in more money for the church. First off,
they still on that building fund thing.
Just what they say.
They still trying to get a, he's tired of having 2 sermons a day. So he's, with all the people that come, so he'd rather build a bigger building like, most of these secular churches do. And that's what the money's for, so he can have just 1 sermon a day, just a bigger house for them all to come in at one at the same time.
Why is this nigga in a damn building still? All right, that's another sign that show he's a fucking false prophet. right, give me that 30, Sirach.
Sirach 37:7. Every counselor extolleth counsel, but there is some that counseleth for himself.
Right, and that's the counsel he gave you. And he was counseling for his goddamn self. If you can't realize that, you're a damn fool. If you can't understand niggas say, get another wife, that's how you can fucking multiply, even though this ain't the time to multiply fucking wives. All right, that's how you can reproduce. Get another wife so you can bring in more money to me. That's counsel for his goddamn self.
That's right.
All right?
Verse 8. Beware of a counselor, and know before what need he hath, for he will counsel for himself.
There you go.
Lest he cast the lot upon thee.
And that's plain. Saying the exact same thing, man. Know where the fuck you getting counsel from. All right, give me, you got that Romans?
This is Romans chapter 10, verse 13. For whosoever shall call upon the name of the Lord shall be saved. How then shall they call on him in whom they have not believed?
Right. That's for the niggas that received the name and they decide they ain't gonna call on no more. They're not gonna follow the true doctrine that comes with the name. All right. They didn't believe. That's why they couldn't keep it. Keep going.
And how shall they believe in him of whom they have not heard?
Right.
And how shall they hear without a preacher?
Right. So these things got to be taught, man. All right. The truth got to be taught to you. All right. Keep going.
And how shall they preach except they be sent?
How should they preach except they be sent? You can't wake up one day and just say, you know what? I want to teach the congregation. I want to be head of a congregation. All right. I want to go let these people know who they are. You don't decide that, man. The Lord does that. The Lord chooses you. John 15:16.
John 15:16. Ye have not chosen me, but I have chosen you and ordained you that you should go and bring forth fruit, and that your fruit should remain.
Right, and that's the thing right there, man. It say, I chose you to go bring forth fruit. That's why Yahweh Shai said it. Are you know a tree by its fruit? You can tell these other motherfuckers are false teachers based off their fruit, man. They counsel don't stay in there at all. All right? They don't hang in there. They got niggas dropping out left and right. Or niggas just going off while still in there. They ain't got true fruit. All right? What I had you put? You still have me on that?
I'm going to start over. Romans 10:15. And how shall they preach, except they be sent? As it is written, how beautiful are the feet of them that preach the gospel of peace, and bring glad tidings of good things.
God. All right, have that Jeremiah.
3:15.
Yeah, sure.
It's Jeremiah 3:15. And I will give you pastors according to my heart.
Right. The Lord said he's going to give us pastors according to his heart, meaning his spirit. So you know what they're going to have? Hey, give me Isaiah 29. It's like Isaiah 28 and 9. He get it. Read it over, right?
Jeremiah 3:15. And I will give you pastors according to my heart.
Right. So the Lord is going to raise up pastors according to his spirit, man. And they're going to come straight from this book. All right. They're not going to come with vain philosophies. All right. Science falsely called. Opinions from their own hearts. They don't come with the heart of the Lord. Scriptures. Keep going.
We shall feed you with knowledge and understanding.
Right. Which is going to give you the law, man. From Genesis to Revelation. All right. They won't shun to give you counsel at all. They're going to give you the full counsel of the Lord, man. All right, keep going. Is 8 on that verse?
Yeah, that's it.
You know
Isaiah 28:9. Whom shall he teach knowledge? And whom shall he make to understand doctrine? Them that are weaned from the milk and drawn from the breast.
Right. So the Lord